be ruined. Oh, come on now. Oh, to turn around. So let's just wait. That true love is what we found tonight. We're getting ready to go live, guys. I'll never forget tonight. No, I'll never forget. That's when you make me feel. Yes, guys, we are listening to Betty Wright. Tonight is the night on Heart Connections with your heart coach, Adelai Brown. Ooh, oh. Y'all know you're jamming to this. You know you are. It's 1:32. Time really does fly when you're having fun. This has been an awesome show today. Our Freedom Friday. We found freedom in forgiveness today. We found freedom in being who God called us to be. We found freedom in acknowledging our hurt. We found freedom in acknowledging our pain. We found freedom in forgiving those around us. We found freedom in forgiving ourselves. We found freedom in forgiving God. And I love you, babe, because you give me. Shout out to everyone who's been tuning in. Those of you guys who've been checking in on social media, Instagram and Facebook, with the Heart Connections, and also those of you who've been texting me and messaging me, telling me how much you're enjoying the show. I enjoy you guys, and I thank you all so much for the love. This has been awesome. I'm still jamming the Betty Wright, guys. I want you to be free like this. I want you to be free. And you can hear the joy in the instruments in the back. You can hear it just in her beautiful voice. And I want to encourage you to find peace and freedom in everything you listen to, every place you go, and everything that you do, because it's there. You are free to be yourself. Freedom is defined as the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants, without hindrance or restraint. What I want you to know is that when you are authentically yourself, you can act, speak, and think without hindrance or restraint. You are not, to sum up what we've been talking about today, just to keep it very simple, when you think about freedom and you think about forgiveness, when you walk about in your authenticity, when you are not trying to be the best replica of someone that you admire, but your focus is on being the best product and representation of yourself that you can possibly be, that's freedom in and of itself. And in that freedom, you will find forgiveness. You will find the areas of your life that you need to forgive. Remember, forgiveness is defined as to stop feeling angry or resentful toward someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. To forgive is a verb. What's a verb? We learned this in elementary school in English. A verb is a what? Action word. Forgiveness requires action. And guess what else requires action? Freedom. Freedom requires action. Freedom requires you to, the act of freedom, having freedom itself is a noun, but the things that you have to do to embrace that freedom, to hold on to that freedom, often bring about different forms of action. So I encourage you to take action, continuous action. We talked about that week before last, taking action. Take action in your freedom. Take action in your pursuit of being who God calls you to be. Don't waste your life. Don't just exist. Don't allow the offenses of others, the flaws, the mistakes of others. Don't allow the ignorance, prejudice, racism of others to hold you back from being free within yourself. The Bible tells us about Jesus, whom the Son sets free, is free indeed. Many of us think we're free. We say things like, ooh, girl, I'm free of that. Like I see women who have divorce parties after they get divorced. I'm not throwing shade at anyone, but I know that many of them are not free on the inside, though they're portraying that on the outside. But when you think about what true freedom is, we have to be careful. We have to be careful if we're allowing ourselves to stay bound in the chains of insecurity, fear, and doubt. Because many of us just aren't free simply because we're stagnant. We're still. We're not taking action. We're not actively forgiving. We're not actively excusing ourselves and others. It requires a lot of effort and self-control to actively forgive others, to actively excuse others for the offenses, flaws, and mistakes that they have done towards you and others. But it's freeing. When you do that, it literally gives you the power. It empowers you to think, act, or speak without hindrance or restraint. So it's Freedom Friday. And I hope that you're free. I know that you are. I hope that these conversations today have allowed you to see your life from a different perspective. Maybe you have a situation that you thought you were free from, you thought you had forgiven, but after hearing some of the things we talked about today, you realize that maybe that is not the case. I just want to encourage you to keep pushing towards that freedom. Fight for your own individual freedom, because your freedom is going to emancipate others. Trust me. If you don't believe me, then just think about the fact that I'm on the radio and you're listening to me. And the level of freedom that I've received is now being a blessing to you. That's what freedom will do. It will cause you to not only break free, but go back and set others free. Like Harriet Tubman. She said, "This isn't good enough for me by myself. I need to help others experience this." And I feel her. And we're all conductors in some type of underground railroad to get us out of bondage into freedom. Embrace that space. Embrace that power that you possess. You're doing no one any favors by giving away your power, by making light of the things that God has placed heavily onto you and into your life. So when you think about freedom, realize that you do have the power to act or speak or think without hindrance or restraint. And when you find yourself being bound up, being weighed down, you have to start to ask the questions of what things are happening, what is taking place that is causing me to feel this way, to look this way, to behave this way. These are the things that you have to think about. So this has been awesome on this Freedom Friday. I encourage you to go into your Friday afternoon free. Enjoy yourself. Do something different. Go get some sunshine. Go dance. Go try something new. Try a new food. Whatever it is, do something different. Don't waste your weekend worried about Monday. I see too many people doing it all the time. You are free. Enjoy your life. You don't have a time frame, a window, a 2-day period to enjoy your life. You are free every day. Embrace that freedom. Walk in that freedom. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. So this has been our segment of Heart Talk for our last hour of Heart Connections. I so look forward to Heart Talk with you guys every day. It's awesome for me. I know I've gotten great feedback from you guys. Be on the lookout for some amazing things coming from me with Heart Connections, and also with LJ, with Moments from LJ. She's on before me from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And also the whole Kinetic Hi-Fi family. Shout out to Ramsey and Jabari, LJ, Crystal, and everyone, all of our clients, everyone that is connected with us. We're so excited about growing and being connected with you. I'll be back to close out the show. But just remember, you are free. And if you don't feel that freedom, reevaluate the areas of your life that need forgiveness. Maybe you thought that you forgave and you didn't. Maybe there's something you weren't willing to forgive that you must, in order for you to experience the power to speak, think, and act as you want without hindrance or restraint. You are free. You are free. Will you embrace it? Will you experience it? I know you will. I'm sure you will. We'll be back to close out the show. In the meantime, take advantage of this moment, this one moment in life. You're listening to your heart coach, Adelai Brown, with Heart Connections on your community station with international inspiration, KineticHiFi.com. Make sure to stay tuned and stay connected with us. Thank you guys for viewing this video. Make sure you subscribe below and like this video and share this information in this channel with anyone you know that could benefit from Heart Talk and Heart Connections with your heart coach, Adelai Brown. And also follow me on other social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. Love you guys.